This is all unrealistic, bombastic bullshit. This is a comment on my YouTube channel. No ordinary person starting from scratch and basic or limited resources capable of doing that. I'm a front-end developer dreading to go back to get a job, and I'm struggling to reach 3K per month with an AI automation business, right? I've got a no-brainer all-in-one automation web package. I can literally put together websites in 30 minutes to 60 minutes. The Gen Z influencer culture is so blatantly toxic, victims and addicts of marketing and truth, right? What he doesn't understand is that I totally get it. I 100% agree with you. You do not scale or create a lot of value from being able to put a website together. How many people here can go on Lovable and put together a website? Anybody can put it in the comment? Who here has used Lovable and put it in a chat? Exactly. And how much money has that made you guys? I personally haven't made money because I put together a website. So the reason why I just spent the last few minutes explaining to you guys about leverage, about how you acquire attention, how you price, and how you fulfill, is because that is what makes you money, not the AI, right? And you'd be surprised, but even engineers are currently struggling. I saw this comment from this YouTube channel, and I took a screenshot. This engineer was like, hey, the most challenging part, as you said, is to build a valuable solution. That's the mistake I made. I'm probably still making. Like you said, you can't come from nowhere and build a real solution that solves a real problem. I'm trying to learn business, marketing, and all of that to build an intuition, but it's really hard for me as a purely technical person. I don't know what companies actually need to solve. What are the real problems? Not going to lie, it's so frustrating when you can build anything of any complexity, but your skills are so useless because you don't know how business works. When I saw this, it was really interesting because I was like, interesting. So you're telling me that the engineers who can code can't even make money with the thing that codes itself? And I realized that the AI space is going to create a lot more people who are going to pursue the wrong opportunities and create more failure than success, right? Because it has never been easier to do something, which means that it has never been easier to do the wrong thing. Let me repeat that. It has never been easier to do anything. So what that means is a lot of people think then that the fact that they can finally do something that they suddenly are going to make money. No, 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 no. Trust me. Look at the cost. Look at how commoditized building N8N workflows has become. 21 bucks to build an N8N agent on make.com or these voice agents, or $43. You have people literally going into on YouTube watching 50 hours, 500 hours on how to build these workflows when the cost to get them done is 20 bucks. You're competing with the world today. You're not competing with the same person who has to pay the same rent as you, who has the same gas bill as you. No, it's like you're competing with the world, the entire world, because now everybody has access to internet, but their cost of living is way lower. When I saw that the goal was to build leverage, we started building what? Try Cook AI. And the idea was, can we allow anyone to essentially be able to come into, I'll show you guys this recording because I recorded it here because we deprecated this version, but I want you guys to see it. So when you would, the first version we built was this. We essentially put our playbook on how we onboard and build and scale companies into this platform. This was Try Cook AI 1.0. You essentially would get onboarded and the platform would ask you context. Hey, what are you doing? Do you have a niche? What capital do you have? What have you tried launching? Do you have any specific skills? How many hours a week do you have? Why does that matter? Because if you have 10 hours a day to work on something, it's not the same playbook that you should probably run as if you only had 1 hour a day. It's not the same opportunities you can afford to pursue. Same thing as if you have more money or less money. So we put it all into this product and we essentially made it so that it could easily, once you gave you the context, it would start researching opportunities in the market based on what? On your background, on your resources, and based on the demand in the market.